In this video, we are talking about what I like to refer to as the Purge charm. And for good reason, because this charm actually makes you bleh and bleh. But why does it do that? You'll find out right after this intro. Let me tell you why you need it. It is to remove any and every type of negative energy if you've been cursed or hexed, and if somebody's done any kind of work work against you, it just comes out spiritually as well as physically. Like I mentioned at the beginning, it comes out here and here. Now, there are important rules that you need to abide by to make sure that this charm is working for you, because with some of these products, yes, there are rules that must be followed to make sure that you're getting the most out of your purchase. With this particular charm, even if it is something from last week to 20 years ago, it's going to get rid of it. Yes, that's what I said. If you have been in a position where things are stagnant, things are not moving, you can't get the job, you can't find love, you can't do this, you can't do that, and things just are like, you want to scream, then yes, definitely look at the description down below, because you're going to find the link to go and get this. Now, what are the rules that you need to follow? Well, when things come out here in the back, aka bowel movement, aka taking a dump, you cannot wear the charm. You have to take it off, and you have to put it somewhere safe and sanitary. So what does that mean? If you're at work, for example, you need to make sure you have a Ziploc bag in your purse, your bag, whatever it might be, so that you can put that charm safely in there. And once you're done, in the bathroom, woo, then you can put that charm back on. Why? Because you have to wear it for 21 days straight. And so if you feel like you can't commit to that time frame, then this charm might not be the one for you. But if you can, and you're serious about getting your life back on track and getting rid of all that ooky energy that's been holding you back for so long, then yes, definitely check out that link down in the description. Now, I mentioned that there are other rules. That means that for 21 days straight, there is no hanky-panky. I know, whatever, but that means literally no hanky-panky, right? And that's because you want to keep your energy as pure as possible. You don't want to confuse the charm during, anything that goes on in the act of it by getting down with somebody. And I don't care if it's somebody that you've been with 20, 30, 40 years. We are all individual people, and we all have our own, shit to deal with. And so because of that, you never know, no matter how long you've been with somebody, you never know what they're going through, and you never know if they might have something attached to them. And so you don't want to risk it. One of the other last rules that's super important is to never let it fall. Now, believe it or not, some of these products that I make, especially these charms, they're attached to spirits. If you drop something, right? There's things like it could get dirty, especially depending on where you drop it. Like if you drop it in your house in a room that you don't go in as often versus dropping it in a public bathroom, there are different germs that are on the floor that you want to avoid. I'm sorry, there is one more rule. For us women, right, we have our monthly cycles. And if you have your cycle, then you want to make sure that you're planning to use the charm when your cycle cuts immediately off, because you don't want to confuse your cycle with sacrificial blood. You don't want to confuse it. So don't use any of my charms, especially when you're on your cycle, just like the charm I'm talking about now. If you have any questions, as always, drop them down in the comments. I'll get to them, as soon as I can. And if you have anything else, you just want to say what's up, let me know that too. All right. It is your girl, Jennifer L. Watson, and thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. I forgot what I was asking y'all to do for a second. I will see you in the next video. Toodles!